having my morning oatmeal, which I absolutely love. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, and I am just about to have that oatmeal, that wonderful oatmeal, and I wanted to share a recipe with you. Last night was the finale of Downton Abbey, and I'm really going to miss it because the next time it comes on, it's not until January of 2016, and so that's a long time to wait for another season, but it was really wonderful. I'm not going to put out any spoilers there for anybody who hasn't seen the series, but I will say this was probably the most satisfactory, most satisfying ending of all of the seasons, I think, so far. So, but anyway, it was really great, and I hope you enjoy the recipe. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to be making some festive cashew cookies for tonight's Downton Abbey's finale, and I'd like to have some simple cookies with my tea tonight. So I'm going to be using 2 cups of raw cashews, and then I've got 1 cup of rolled oats, a teaspoon of cinnamon. We've got 1/3 cup of, what is this? This is agave mixed with maple syrup, and I just ran out of the maple syrup, so I had to kind of like, add some agave to it. But really, just 1/3 cup of maple syrup will do just great. And you can actually even use molasses if you want to for this recipe. Then I've got 1/2 cup of water and 1/4 cup of applesauce here, and then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm going to be using some jam in the middle of the cookies. I'm going to be using the strawberry preserves. I bought this when I was on my vegan on less journey. That's right, it says cat on top because I was trying to keep the food separate. I'm going to use those in the cookies. So let's get going. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add these cashews and these rolled oats into a food processor for a few minutes. I'm just going to keep on grinding them down. Alright, so I processed it for about 2.5 minutes, 2.5 to 3 minutes, and then, until it started really turned out really coarse, but it started lumping together a little bit. Those are the lumps that you see. So now I'm going to add all the other ingredients except for the jam. Okay, so I've got all the other ingredients in here. I'm just going to stir it up really good so that I can make some little balls out of it. So let me do that. Okay, it turned out to be a little bit wet for my taste, so I'm adding 1/2 cup of coconut flour, and then I'm going to see how that works as far as like making a ball shaping dough. Alright, and that looks like a really good ball making dough right there. So this is going to work much better. I'm going to make little balls, and then it should make about 24 little round ones. Alright, I've got all these little balls. They're about 1.5 inches, and they are on a lightly greased cookie sheet. What I'm going to do is I'm basically going to push in and make kind of like a thumbprint or fingerprint, and I'm going to put the jam inside. Alright, so now that those are all done, I'm going to put this in a 375 oven for about 15 minutes. Alright, out of the oven and nice and warm. They smell so good. And I've decided on having the sugar cookie sleigh ride herbal tea with these delightful little cookies.